This is a video for Valencia faculty on how to create a test submission through RegisterBlast. Once you have signed into your account, you will click on the Submissions tab at the top of your screen. Next, click New on the top right-hand side of the page. Now, begin filling out the form starting with the test name. This is the name you want students to see when making an appointment in the testing center. Your test names will vary by exam, however it is required to start with your course prefix and number, as shown here. Feel free to use section numbers at the end of your title if you feel it will help your students identify your exam. Please note no other information on this form will be seen by a student. In the box, I have entered my required subject and course number. Then I added my test name, Chapter 2 through 5. In Section 2, select the box with the label Faculty Course Exams and your name. Then select the date your student is allowed to take the exam. It will now also ask you for the amount of time allotted on your exam. There's two things to note about your exam time. Include only your standard exam time. Accommodated time, such as time and a half or double time, should not be included in your exam time here. A student's accommodations are linked to the RegisterBlast account created by the Accessibility Department. Their extra time will be added to your standard time when they make an appointment for your exam. Also, the date and time determines the scheduling of seats in the testing center for all exam submissions for the downtown testing center. Please be accurate on the time allotted for your test to ensure efficient utilization of the testing lab. Section 3 asks for your contact information, your phone number, and your after-hours phone number in case of emergency issue with your exam. Notice either format of dashes or no dashes will work. The next is the student roster. You will have the option of attaching a list of students testing or typing the names in the box. If you attach the roster, you will be required to put something in the box to move forward, such as attached list. If you do not have a roster, please type in the student's name and VID number. If you require Respondus Lockdown Browser or a particular application for your exam, please specify it here. If you have an online exam, please place your exam password here. Then you'll be asked to select your course type, how you want your exams returned to you, and if someone is picking up an exam for you. Next, if a calculator is allowed on your test, please specify the type. Then you have the ability to type in any resources or materials for your exam. Please note that testing staff will not allow students to use any materials unless listed on your test submission, so please be as detailed as possible. You will also have the ability to attach your paper exam or any other instructions or charts you will allow for your exam. Then push Submit. You will see on the top of your screen a green bar showing your submission has been received. You may view your submissions in the Submissions tab. Although you have the ability to make minor changes to your submission in the platform, it is best and strongly suggested you contact the testing staff to ensure that changes are received and applied to your students at time of testing. Once your test has been submitted, please allow 24 hours for testing staff to review and approve the submission to go live. Once it goes live, students will see your exam listed and have the ability to make an appointment to take your exam in the testing center. They will select faculty course as their exam group, then the faculty's name, and then they will choose the exam. This is the exam name that you created within your test submission. Please communicate with your students when they should be on the lookout to see your exam listed. In your main dashboard, there's a tab called Students. This will let you know when a student has scheduled to take your exam. If you have any questions regarding the submission or the RegisterBlast platform, please contact the Downtown Campus Testing Center.